Good evening, you're watching news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. The State Council discusses the mineral wealth draft law forwarded by the Council of Ministers. The National Bioethics Committee reviews drafting a new document relating to ethical issues for scientific research publication. The Sultanate condemns the suicide bombing on the premises of the Higher National Election Commission in the capital city of Libya, Tripoli. And the Public Authority for Consumer Protection launches the Ramadan basket, which contains 12 essential products. Those were the headlines, now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos received a cable of thanks from His Excellency President Macky Sall of Senegal in reply to His Majesty's cable of greetings on his country's National Day. The State Council discussed the mineral wealth law, which was forwarded to it by the Council of Ministers. The members of the State Council stated that the draft law includes a number of amendments in collecting taxes from mining areas. The members affirmed the importance of applying specific mechanisms in the distribution of mining areas and an increase in penalties for violators. The members during the discussions revealed that the amendments on the draft law of mineral wealth includes the facilitation of mining permits and expropriation of properties in mining sites for the public interest. The Sultanate intends to establish a railway which will transport mineral resources from the new mining sites in Minji and Al Shawamia to Duqm port. The session was chaired by His Excellency Dr. Yahya bin Mahfouz Al-Manthri, Chairman of the State Council. Participants in the National Bioethics Committee meeting, which was headed by His Excellency Dr. Ali bin Saud Al-Bimani, discussed drafting a new document relating to ethical issues for scientific research publication. The document will act as a guidebook for scientific publications with details on author rights, obligations and responsibilities for their manuscripts. The committee also discussed the Sultanate's participation in the 12th Global Summit of National Ethics and Bioethics Committee, which was held in Senegal, and the arrangements for the 8th Symposium, which will come under the title Ethical Issues for Genetically Engineered Food. The Sultanate strongly condemned the suicide bombing on the premises of the National Higher Election Commission in the capital city of Libya, Tripoli, resulting in a number of deaths and injuries. The Sultanate, in a statement issued by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, renewed its firm stance against terrorism and extremism and expressed its heartfelt condolences to the victims of the families and the Libyan people, praying for a speedy recovery for the injured. To promote the shopping experience for consumers and regulate prices of products in hypermarkets and commercial centres, the Public Authority for Consumer Protection has arranged with a number of commercial centres across the country the launch of the Ramadan basket, which contains 12 essential products and another special Ramadan kit comprising of poultry products based on consumers' demands. The Public Authority for Consumer Protection stated that the Ramadan basket witnessed a huge demand from consumers last year, especially from charity associations and volunteer groups. Store owners and consumers alike consider the Ramadan basket a convenient and creative way to go shopping, as it cuts down time, effort and cost. The Ministry of Sports Affairs announced the names of the winners of the Injaz Tuna Award for Achievement and Youth Excellence in its 3rd edition. Tens of competitors from various sports federations and committees, civil institutions and voluntary teams, besides participants in the scientific field, namely innovation, took part in the competition. 6 winners were honoured. The Ministry, in a press conference, announced the winners of the Injaz Tuna Award as follows: Mohammed bin Hamdan Al-Salamani in the category of Achievement and Sports Excellence for the individual category after he achieved a bronze medal in the Asian Athletics Championship. Oman national football team also won the Injaz Tuna Award in the category of Achievement and Sports Excellence on the collective level after achieving the 23rd Gulf Soccer Cup, which was held in Kuwait. Oman Handball Association won the Injaz Tuna Award in the category of Achievement and Corporate Excellence due to its role in approving plans and training programs which were implemented on the ground in order to spread sports activities and prepare sports leaders. Salim bin Ahmed Al-Habsi also won the Injaz Tuna Award in the category of Achievement and Youth Excellence for the individual level after achieving the Leaders of Gulf Cooperation Council Countries Award for Creativity and Youth Excellence in the field of innovation. Mazoon Theatre Team won the Injaz Tuna Award in the category of Achievement and Youth Excellence after achieving the grand prize for the Best Play, Decoration, Makeup and Sound Effects in Al Sawarif Theatre Festival. Mohammed bin Jamal al-Mashaiki won the award in the category for persons with disabilities after achieving a silver medal in the World Para-Athletics Championships held in London in 2017. Still to come in our news bulletin. The annual English Open Day at Niswa College of Applied Sciences concluded its activities. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. The Syrian government's military media arm today released a video of what it says is continued fighting south of the country's capital, Damascus. The Syria Central Military Media video showed large clouds of smoke rising after strikes, tanks and artillery firing. The latest fighting comes as buses of insurgents are being taken out of the area as part of a deal with the government to evacuate the area. Buses carrying insurgents and their families moved out of the former Daesh group-held area of Hajar al-Aswad, which is near to the Palestinian refugee camp Yarmouk. Insurgents have agreed to a series of evacuation deals for areas around the Syrian capital of Damascus that have been besieged for years and subjected to heavy bombardment by government forces. The agreement concerns Yarmouk, which was a built-up residential area before the civil war. Daesh militants still control parts of the camp and a neighbouring area where they are battling government forces. Under the deal, fighters from the al-Qaeda-linked Hayat Tahrir al-Sham group will withdraw from Yarmouk, while about 5,000 people in Foua and Kafraya, two northwestern villages besieged by insurgents, will be allowed to relocate to government-held areas. The evacuations are the latest in a string of population transfers around the Syrian capital that have displaced more than 60,000 people as the government reconsolidates control. China's foreign minister congratulated North Korean leader Kim Jong-un today on his moves to reduce tensions with South Korea. Their meeting in Pyongyang underscored warming ties and Beijing's desire to remain a key player in the Korean Peninsula peace process. Foreign Minister Wang Yi also told Kim that Beijing backs North Korea's shift of focus to economic growth, along with its efforts to resolve its legitimate security concerns while taking steps to denuclearize. Relations between China and North Korea have undergone a vast outward improvement following Kim's recent visit to Beijing. China, North Korea's biggest trading partner, has joined United Nations sanctions against the North that have cut trade between them by around 90%. Kim's March trip was his first to his country's only major ally since taking power 6 years ago, kicking off a flurry of diplomacy. A powerful dust storm and rain swept parts of north and western India overnight, causing houses to collapse, toppling trees and leaving at least 91 people dead and more than 160 injured. 27 people died in the western state of Rajasthan. Most deaths were caused by house collapses and lightning. At least 64 people died and another 67 were injured in northern Uttar Pradesh state. The devastation was particularly severe last night in Agra, the northern Indian city where the white marble Taj Mahal is located. 43 people died there as the wind speed touched 130 kilometers per hour. There was no damage to the monument. The rainstorm caught people by surprise as the monsoon season is still more than 6 weeks away. Chinese animators are gathering at the ongoing 14th China International Cartoon and Animation Festival in Hangzhou, the capital of East China's Zhejiang province. The cartoon character Peppa is a new cultural icon in China whose image can be found on a range of merchandise for sale at many gift shops at the festival. Here is a report read by Huda Al-Jawaria.
Chinese animators are learning from the success of British cartoon character Peppa Pig at the ongoing 14th China International Cartoon and Animation Festival in Hangzhou, the capital of East China's Zhejiang province. Peppa Pig has become a new cultural icon in China, attracting fans of all ages. Her bubblegum pink image can be found on a range of merchandise from thermoses to wallets, which are for sale at many gift shops at the festival. On the internet, the buzz over Peppa Pig is even bigger. Her videos can be found on almost every digital media platform in China, including Tencent and Youku. Countless related memes, jokes and videos have gone viral too. People even dub Peppa Pig videos in different dialects. It's also trendy to show off your Peppa Pig merchandise. For Oliver Dumont, managing director of Entertainment One Family, the company behind Peppa Pig, the popularity of the show owes to its family-focused and humorous content.
It's a show about the family unit, and when you look at kids' preschool shows on TV, not a lot of shows are about the family unit. So it's a fairly simple world which mirrors the world of preschool kids, and it's the same in China. The colors are very bright and appealing to younger children. There's a lot of humor in Peppa Pig, and kids really find it funny, but not only kids, there's a lot of humor also for the adults.
Industry insiders like Up Studios CEO Trevor say that a successful cartoon character needs to appeal not only to kids but also to their guardians in order for the character's habits and quotes to become part of pop culture. The main lesson for Chinese animators is to dig into character design as opposed to replicating the outside appearance of previous cartoon characters.
It's really looking at the essence, the inside of the character, their motivation, their personality, their background. Like, I try to write the background, like, where did they grow up? How did they grow up? What were some of the experiences that define them as a character? Why do they think this way? Why do they talk this way? These are things that you can't see, but that are very important. I would say just as valuable or perhaps even more valuable than what they look like on the outside.
Lei adds it usually takes years to build and refine a cartoon character. But once it catches the audience's attention, it will likely become the next phenomenon, just like Peppa Pig.
Now for some more local news. His Excellency Dr. Ahmed bin Mohammed As-Saidi, Minister of Health, met His Excellency Dr. Mohsen Asadi-Lari, Under-Secretary of the Ministry of Health and Medical Education for International Affairs in Iran. During the meeting, they reviewed existing cooperation between both countries and a number of matters of common concern in the health field. The Ministry of Education held a ceremony in the Governorate of Muscat to celebrate the graduation of more than 50 male and female students from special education schools for the academic year 2017 to 2018. The graduates were from Omar bin Khattab Institute for the Blind, Al Amal School for the Deaf, and the Intellectual Education School. The ceremony came within the framework of appreciation for the efforts exerted by these students during their studies and hard work. The ceremony programme included some motivating speeches, plays and children's shows. To further promote veterinary medicine in the Sultanate, the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries launched the second symposium on veterinary medicine with the participation of representatives from the World Organization for Animal Health. The symposium highlighted the importance of developing the investment and business of veterinary medicine and promoting awareness of hygienic practices among farmers and animal breeders. The participants exchanged their views on the best practices in the field to secure and promote healthy and sufficient livestock and precautions to prevent animal diseases from spreading. The symposium was held under the auspices of His Excellency Dr. Fouad bin Jafar al-Sajwani, Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries. Oman National Transport Company Muwasalat will launch tomorrow, Friday, the Muscat-Duqm-Hama route. The new route will link the wilayas of Duqm and Hama and facilitate the movement of passengers through the Governorate of Muscat. It came within the framework of Muwasalat Company to activate travelling between the north and south of the Sultanate, especially to Duqm, as it is considered a promising economic zone. The English Society at Niswa College of Applied Sciences concluded its annual English Open Day with the theme Exploring the Unknown, a Call to Learn by Experience. Our reporter Salah bin Khalfan Al-Rabi has more details in the following report.
Aiming to generate learning by experience among college students and inspiring them to get involved in extracurricular activities, the English Society at Niswa College of Applied Sciences held its annual English Open Day.
The theme this year is Exploring the Unknown, a Call to Learn by Experience. Actually, we aim to provide students with learning opportunities outside the classroom and in a fun way and interesting ways. Actually, also, from the word unknown, students are attracted. Like, it seems there's something they don't know. Regarding new cultures, as you see here, the other thing about also their strategies in learning the language.
The Open Day program included a host of activities, including workshops, competitions and games. The opening ceremony incorporated a short skit in English, highlighting the importance of studying. Then, the winners of the speaking competition and the active members of the society were honored.
This is a great opportunity for students to learn about the culture, because when learning a language, it's also about learning the culture behind the language. It gives them a deeper understanding, and it also gives them a chance to practice in a real-life situation.
The activities of the Open Day also included a cultural exhibition, where some teachers presented their cultures with displays decorated with regalia and interactive activities. This was an opportunity for students to explore different cultures and get involved in live discussions with the presenters.
This Open Day helped me to improve my speaking skill, explore different cultures, and learn new ways to enrich my English language.
It is worth mentioning that the English Society holds speaking and writing sessions for college students to develop their language skills in a friendly and relaxed environment. These sessions give the attendees the chance to learn from experiences of senior students and volunteer teachers through real-life conversations. This Open Day endeavors to encourage language learners to expand their learning zones beyond the classrooms and ultimately gain new experiences to enhance their language skills. From Niswa College of Applied Sciences, Salah bin Khalfan Al-Rahbi, Al-Dakhiliya, Governorate.
Now for the general weather forecast around the Sultanate. Clear skies will prevail over the Sultanate with chances of low clouds and fog late at night and early morning over the governorates of South Sharqiya, Dhofar and Worcester. Winds will be northwesterly, light to moderate. Seas will be slight with a maximum wave height of 1 metre. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. The State Council discusses the mineral wealth draft law forwarded by the Council of Ministers. The National Bioethics Committee reviews drafting a new document relating to ethical issues for scientific research publication. The Sultanate condemns the suicide bombing on the premises of the Higher National Election Commission in the capital city of Libya, Tripoli. And the Public Authority for Consumer Protection launches the Ramadan basket, which contains 12 essential products. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night.